starting the return, and that starts on B-10. And this is what the program looks like in TaxSlayer. This is where you would start the return. You would click on that button and it would take you to another screen. Client search is, but you can only see the returns that you have prepared. The other information, the review of the returns, configuration reports, that's basically for the site manager. But this is the first step that you would take in beginning to prepare the tax return. And it'll take you to that screen. And that's what the screen would look like. You would enter the Social Security number, and it's the primary taxpayer. If the Social Security numbers don't match, then it's not going to let you go forward. So, but this is a really critical part of the tax return because this could cause a reject if you transposed a number when the return gets ready to be processed. Okay. Now let's take a look at what you will need as a Social Security card. It has to be the original. Copies, sometimes if, say, the taxpayer filed with us previously and their information automatically populated, and the same Social Security numbers are on the tax return. Of course, a paper or electronic. Sometimes you have a SSA letter that has the Social Security number on it, but generally the intake specialist will have already, verified this information for you. But again, you need to see it as well because it will have to be input into TaxSlayer. Okay, sometimes we have ITINs, and what this is an IRS individual taxpayer identification number. Sometimes taxpayers don't qualify for a Social Security card based on certain circumstances. So the Internal Revenue Service issues them a ITIN number. And you can always tell an ITIN number because it's going to start with a 9. And an ITIN, if you don't have a Social Security card and you have an ITIN, you don't get some of the tax benefits. And we'll get into that a little later. And that's, like we said, sometimes they may have a letter. That's what an ITIN letter looks like. And it'll have all of the pertinent information on it, date of birth, the number, the date it was issued. Okay. And I had, sometimes if the taxpayer has been with us before, their information will automatically populate and it'll import from TaxSlayer. But we want to caution you, if we pull that information in, we want to make sure that it is correct for that tax year as well.